If you're looking for a practical bike, I'll give you 10 reasons why you should consider purchasing the Honda NC750x. First of all, I own this bike since 2024, so 2 years now. I've put a little over 6,000 kilometers on the dash. I've toured it in Europe and I'm pretty happy with it. So after 2 years of owning and riding it, here are the 10 reasons why you should consider buying it. Number 1 is handling. This bike handles really well because it has a low center of gravity, because the engine is mounted really low and the weight is not felt as it should for a bike of this size. So it's super agile, it's lightweight, it's easy to maneuver, and it's perfect even for beginners. Number 2, the lack of vibrations or very low vibrations. I've tried several motorcycles with 2 cylinders, 3 cylinders, 4 cylinders. I was quite disappointed because the Honda NT1100 for a touring bike had plenty of vibrations. Well, this NC does not. And that's because the engine is derived from the Honda Jazz, which is a car. And if you look at the technical specs, the engine features a near perfect square. So after a long tour, vibrations are not an issue with this bike, even though it has only 2 cylinders.
Reason number 3, it acts like a diesel. It's a diesel of a motorcycle. That's because, again, the engine was designed to be used in a car. The rev limiter is around 6,500 RPM, which is a low revving engine, and you have plenty of torque, which is around 70 millimeters of torque. From 2000 RPM to 6000 RPM, you get plenty of torque, and it just moves. It's not very powerful, only 58 horsepower, but it's very torquey. Another good reason is the fuel economy. I've been climbing right now and I've got this fuel economy of 3.3, but if you go on a straight line or if you don't floor it too much, you can get up to 2.9. I actually had earlier a 2.9. 2.9 is the fuel economy you usually get on a 125 to 300 cc scooter. I tried the Yamaha 300 and X-Max in Spain, and I managed to get around 2.9 3 liter, 3.1 liters per 100 kilometers within 100 kilometers. So this is a fuel consumption of a 1-cylinder scooter, not a 2-cylinder 750cc motorcycle. So fuel economy is a beast. I managed last year to do, as I told you, 2,600 kilometers with only 110 euros in fuel costs, for an average price of around 1.7, 1.8 euros per liter. So very fuel efficient, very low on maintenance. Another great thing, as I can show you now, is the engine braking, which is huge. Whoops. The engine braking is excellent. In fact, it's almost ridiculous. I'm only going in engine braking now. Let me show you. So, engine braking. Only engine braking. I didn't touch the brakes at all. So it acts like a third brake. Reason number 5, you have a Frunk over here, which has 23 liters, and it's very useful. I have a lot of gear and stuff over there. I have a USB-C port over there to charge my phone, and you can keep whatever you want. Basically, one full face helmet fits there, but I prefer to use it for other stuff. Reason number 6, you can add a lot of accessories. Some of them are optional Honda original accessories. For example, I have heated grips, I have the central stand, the USB-C, and I've also put the optional comfort seats, which technically are not for my bike, which is from 2023. I bought it in 2024, brand new, but it's the 2023 model. The 2025 model has optional original comfort seats. I've swapped mine for those, even if theoretically they do not fit, they actually fit. They are great. It was one big pain in the ass, as I would say, because it wasn't that comfortable, but these comfort seats are great. Comfort has been improved like 50%, so I'm fine with that. Reason number 7, the price. It's a very affordable bike. It was 9,000 euros brand new. I got it with a state program which is called Rabla, which was worth 2,000 euros. So this bike was 7,000 euros brand new, with the accessories that I've put on it of over 1,000 euros, around 8 to 8.5k. And in case I sell it, I may get around 7k.
So we move to the next point, which is maintenance. It's pretty easy to do. If you use engine braking, you swap the brake pads pretty late, so you don't have a big cost swapping brake pads, brake discs. Fuel economy is a killer. You get 3.1, 3.2 liters per 100 kilometers when you tour. Combined is around 3.7, 3.8. If you ride it only on urban short trips, you get up to 4.7. But if you go economically on a long tour, you can get up to 2.9 to 3 liters. My personal average is around 3.2, 3.3, as I also have right now on the dash. Now, what I don't like about this bike is, one, it doesn't have cruise control, and the suspension is pretty cheap, pretty stiff, and it will annoy you at some point. Except that the bike is amazing, and one more reason why you should consider it is that it holds its purchasing power really well, because it has a long warranty, it's reliable, it's a Honda, you can do everything with it, it's super practical because it has a Frunk. It's easy to ride even for beginners, it's very fuel efficient, and it will be in high demand. Another great reason to purchase the Honda NC750x is the warranty. When I bought the bike, it had a 4-year warranty or 200,000 kilometers, which is a lot. Or right now you can have it for a 6-year warranty without a limit on the kilometers. So you get a pretty long warranty, which will help you maintain the bike's reselling value, which is another great reason for getting this bike. And of course, this bike is incredibly versatile. You can have it with a manual, like mine. You can have it with a DCT. You can put accessories. You can tour it. You can use it as a daily commuter. Other than off-roading or intense adventures, this bike can do anything. So if you want a bike that it's practical and it can do it all, and it's not that expensive, but it keeps its value long term, this is the bike for you. I've put everything on the paper when I researched what bike should I get, and this bike was just perfect for my needs and for my riding style. It may not be perfect for everybody, but it is for me, with a few twists, of course. Yesterday I've toured a little bit the Transfăgărășan from Romania. It's a famous motorcycle road. I did not complete the entire route because it is closed. I've only managed to ride for like 70 kilometers, and then I've returned. But it was a very nice day. I'm not planning to sell it pretty soon, so I will be making a lot more videos about the NC750X. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to write in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.